Hi, I'm Franziska, and in this tutorial I'd like to introduce you to our verification of intrinsic safety. But first, what is an intrinsically safe circuit? An intrinsically safe circuit typically consists of an associated apparatus, a cable, and an intrinsically safe equipment. In this example, it is an ELX terminal, a cable, and a sensor. Each of these components has the maximum electrical parameters that remain valid even in the event of an error. For example, the ELX terminal has maximum output parameters like the maximum output voltage. The field device has maximum input values. And the cable has relevant values for capacitance and inductance. To ensure the intrinsic safety of the circuit, we have to do a comparative verification of these parameters. This involves comparing the input and cable parameters with the output parameters. For example, the maximum input voltage of the sensor must be greater than or equal to the maximum output voltage of the terminal. As an example, I have listed the parameters for the level sensor, the ELX3152, and a cable. You can imagine that finding and comparing all these parameters for all intrinsically safe circuits in a plant can be very time-consuming, and that's why we have created a prepared form to simplify this process. The easiest way to find our form is via the download finder on our website. Here you can easily download and then use it. And now I'd like to show you how this form works using our example. So I want to find out if the sensor can be operated with the ELX3152 while ensuring the intrinsic safety. So let's have a look at the form. First, we select that we want to create the verification for an ELX terminal operated with a new power supply. How our ELX system is set up, you can find out in a further tutorial on our website. Next, we select the explosive atmosphere in which the intrinsically safe circuit is located. Here we choose as an example 2B. After that, you could choose our ELX terminal ELX3152 from the drop-down. And then all the parameters are automatically filled in the form. After that, we just need to enter the parameters of the sensor and the cable. And I will do it now. For the cable length, we choose as an example 15 meters and type in the parameters as well. And once everything is entered, the form compares the parameters and indicates if all conditions are met. In our example, all conditions are fulfilled, so everything is green. That means that the sensor can be operated with the terminal. And if any condition is not met, it will turn red, indicating that the intrinsic safety is not guaranteed. And in our case, we now fill in all the remaining information fields. If everything is filled in, you can save and sign the verification to document it for your plant, for example. And that's how easily you can create the verification using our document.